Hey everybody, it's episode 6 of Stargirl, season 1, obviously. It'd be weird if I was reacting to season 2. How did I get that copy? I don't know. Last time Beth and Rick got inducted into the newly formed Justice Society. Courtney was like, hey, you come with me. She was mainly doing that to Rick. I hope his name is Rick and I'm not just making that up. Beth was just kind of there. She was like, and I am part of the team too. Yolanda wasn't sold on it till the very end. But yeah, Rick has a lot of issues. He's angry. His parents were murdered. And he wants revenge. And he's got his hourglass thing that makes him invincible. Makes him super strong for 1 hour per day. Beth has glasses that have a little built-in AI. Can access a lot of database information and tell her basically anything she wants to know. Very handy. And she's chatty. We went to Cindy's party. Always the highlight of my week, going to Cindy's party. Although I'm a little bit too old for that. Who's that old person at the party? Cindy would throw me out the second she saw me. And Henry Jr. is developing. He heard Yolanda calling him a jerk in the last episode. So that was fun. And we confirmed that the principal is the new fiddler. We confirmed that you don't eat chocolate that people give you, no matter how hungry you are. And people have been saying that if you look closely at the janitor, there's hints as to who he is. Now, I could have gone back and looked. I think maybe a name tag, maybe something on his hat. But I probably wouldn't recognize who he is. And it would be very embarrassing for me to go, there, I don't know who that is. So I'm going to just let the show tell me. But I like that there's little clues. There's clues put in there for people who know the comics, who know just generally in the know, generally smarter than me. They can spot it and then go, hey, I know who that's going to be. So that's fun. For me, he's Creepy Janitor, my second favorite character after the dog. The dog. It's my list. My unofficial list. The dog, Creepy Janitor, Crusher. Crusher's not even in it anymore. Cindy. Why Cindy? Because she's a bitch. I don't know. I don't know who after that. Notice I'm not putting any of the good people on it. Like any of the Justice Society, the new ones. Because they've got plot armor and they've got everything going for them. I don't need to put them on a list. The people I put on the list, they need some loving. Yeah. I'm going to put Barbara on the list because she's not getting enough to do in the show so far. So she needs to get. I think Icicle is going to try and worm his way in, to their family somehow through her. So she's gotta be strong. See, I understand her character because it's a new job. She wants to make an impression. She wants to make a good, she wants to stay after hours, skip family dinner time, just to really solidify her position. But we'll see how that goes. So we've introduced most of the new people. All the losers table now have some sort of power or position. So there's not necessarily no more spots to fill, but maybe we can get somebody else. Maybe we can find some new villains. Maybe we can move the plot arc. I'm talking too much, aren't I? Let's just watch it. Will we ever see Mike deliver a paper? We had a paper in the last episode. I'm just going to choose to believe that he delivered it. Maybe all that stuff is forgotten and he can go back to his Switch. And Pat can reminisce about the 50s. See, you didn't have Atari in the 50s, Pat. What are you going to do if you get sent back there? Boop, boop, boop. And will we find out what happened to Denise? I've got so many questions about this show, and you're going to be sick of me talking over the show. But I don't know. There's something about this show that just makes me the most annoying person. I love it. I love it. Let's get into it. This is cheerleader music, isn't it? Oh, is this going to be a Cindy episode? I am down for a Cindy episode. Our friend is called Jenny. Thank you, person in the comments. Got that into my head. Who's this?
What the?
Crusher!
That was a late hit.
Oh, it's Artemis
down pretty
something. She's
Really?
competitive.
Next time you try that, you'll be on the ground.
Ooh.
Nice hit, sweetie.
Oh, it's Crusher's daughter. That makes sense.
I'm carrying this team and
Like-
you know it.
Daughter like father. What's... Hey, dude. Do you want to die? Hello. Ooh. Crusher.
Mr. Croc,
Crusher.
Mrs. Brooks.
Been parents like you my whole career, so don't think you can intimidate me. Whether Artemis plays or sits is my call. Hell,
You're not gonna do anything to her.
Let's see how you like being taken out of the game.
Hey, dude. Crusher just killed a dude. This is how you move down on my list, Crusher. Come on, you're the comedy guy. He's a villain. So is his wife. Their daughter, however, not a villain. She could be saved, because Courtney will give her the speeches. Not okay,
What are you
Pat.
doing in my bedroom?
Oh, the stuff
Where'd all
that I...
that come
This
from?
isn't a joke,
Stuff I
Courtney.
stole?
I thought we were in this together, Courtney.
We are. You're just like the sidekick person that I
We are in this together, but
don't tell everything to.
I never knew Rex had a son. If I'd have known
did
that
you know him and his wife weren't killed in a car
How
accident?
did they keep that son thing
They were
secret?
murdered. Beth was wearing them.
Wait, who's Beth?
Oh, you'll really like her.
The new Dr. Midnight.
She's friendly. She likes adults.
Who else did you recruit, Courtney?
Just Yolanda.
And Yolanda is now...
Wildcats.
Wildcat.
You should see her.
You need to get everything you took back.
Can't just
Or
take...
do you want your new friends to wind up like Joey Zarek?
We can save Joey. We just need a time machine. Get working on that, Pat. She just needs to work on him. Nothing can stop her relentless positivity. So yeah, we're not going to get a Cindy episode, unfortunately. The gym rats. She's like, can we get a handle on these people? They just lose their temper all the time. They need to cool off.
It's early. Is everything okay?
Yeah, no problem. Just
Yeah,
supervillain stuff.
everything's fine.
You know how it is, does he?
You know, today's a hard day.
It's the date of Mom died.
Go back to sleep, son.
What is this, like the third coach in 2 seasons?
Hey, the jerk had it coming, okay?
He
Besides, the way I hear
sidelined our
it,
daughter.
And get your suits out of storage.
Suits.
We're both going back into action tonight.
What are we doing?
Well,
Hey, Mike, what you
Whoa.
up to this
Tell me this isn't breakfast.
episode?
Nah, it's for the science fair today. Oh, actually,
Chocolate volcano?
use the to make a chocolate volcano. It's got to be
Chocolate
up and running
volcano.
by a third.
It's like every episode Mike gets something new to do. Eventually he'll get like proper into the arc. But maybe not in season 1. Hey dude, punch any cars today?
By the time they cleared his name, his reputation was already ruined.
So,
This
the
fight
costume,
was his last
I'd like it
chance
back.
to win. Thank you for picking me.
Thank you for this. There's one thing that's stopping me from ruining my entire life.
You're welcome.
Leave her till last. You just grab the goggles, that's the easy one.
It's like our own secret treasure hunt. Shh. Seriously, Court? Thanks so much for these. Chuck's so cool. I've never met anyone who listened to me until him.
Thank you, Courtney. Don't take these away from me, please. Just buy a spare pair of goggles somewhere and pretend that they're the real ones. Hey, Pat, I got them back.
Courtney said these people are still out there. Why haven't you stopped them?
I'm trying to. Thought you might be able to help me, Rick.
Here's your dad's
With the
Journal.
hourglass?
Belonged to your father.
We need to talk.
You're giving us our first mission, aren't you?
I can't
Yeah.
believe I'm actually looking forward
The
to
mission
this.
is you give me back
Scary,
the
but
stuff.
With Chuck in my ear, I feel like I can do anything.
You're strong
So is
enough
Gwen.
without these
Yeah.
things.
I need all the JSA stuff back. The costume, the goggles, everything.
Okay.
What? Being
Yep.
a wildcat is the only good thing that's happened to me in forever.
She's still grounded.
I'm not giving you back the suit.
Yeah, what's Courtney gonna do? Like, threaten them with the stuff? Much easier to work on Pat than to convince these two.
You sure my dad wrote this?
Why?
None of this is right.
Interesting.
Maybe it's all some kind of code?
Yeah.
This was my dad's. I'm keeping it.
I'm keeping everything my
You need to leave
dad
it with
had.
me, the hourglass, too. Because I don't think you're ready for it, Rick.
Sure I am.
You don't know me any better than you knew my dad. You didn't know my parents were murdered. You didn't know about me. I gotta ask you, what the hell did Starman use you for?
Comic relief? Emotional support? Chauffeur? Just all the villains openly... Dude. Openly meeting in public.
What do you want?
Everything's set for tonight, my friends.
What's
Heya.
happening tonight?
No.
Gotta suit up and do what?
Steven, pick up your trash.
Putz.
Villains turning on each other? So everybody's parents are at the science fair except for Mike's. I'm glad I never had to do anything like this in school because yikes. Volcano is the classic. I like that he added the chocolate part. Unique. So proud of her. Nobody's proud of you, Mike.
Hey,
Oh, she's here. She's here.
Barbara, you came? Check this out.
Hope it works. And doesn't spray everywhere.
It smells delicious.
No, this is good. This is a nice little bonding moment. I thought it was going to be a weird, sad, awkward thing, but it was actually a nice scene.
Yolanda! Guys, wait!
Did anybody hear that noise in the back?
Please! There's more to Pat than you know.
He's got
I've
a big
got one
robot.
question for you, Courtney. If Pat asks for your staff back, are you giving it to him?
Ooh. My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
I'm sorry, Beth. This equation has no match on record.
What happened?
My alarm system's been triggered, Beth. My arch enemy. His digital fingerprints are all over this.
Earth to Beth, hello.
The gambler.
A genius when it comes to probabilities. A
And he
programming
likes
whiz.
chocolate.
Encrypted networks are his thing. The gambler doesn't have any physical powers of any kind.
No. It's good to know. He's good at tossing coins. That's
Okay,
the sort of
I'm
power.
coming. But if we are going to do this, we need to protect our identities.
Does this
Son.
mean I get a costume?
You get a costume.
I'd really
You get
like
a
a
costume. You get a costume. Pat's like, this is the opposite of what I asked you to do, Courtney.
I overheard you two talking. It's
Die.
somebody's birthday.
Oh, it's her birthday. She
Was her
did.
birthday.
She doesn't need to know this.
Oh.
Sweet. Thank you.
You survived. Good job. Get out of here. Don't come back. Careful not to breathe on it, Icicle. It'll go out.
Go ahead. Make a wish. Her.
I wish all our enemies were vanquished. Does he have ice powers? We don't know. That's inconclusive.
Pop-Tart, Skittles, and Hot Fudge would go together, but this is...
I have a new theory.
First if
The dog is Courtney's father.
not last.
He morphs into. He's been dogified.
Courtney home?
She's out with friends.
Which friends?
Beth and friends from school.
You know, Yolanda, Rick, all those good friends that she has. Ooh, does Rick like wearing this? Can't imagine he does. Ooh, that TikTok.
Sure.
So is Crusher and wife gonna be here?
Follow my lead.
Yeah, whatever.
He's a tricky one to control. I like that there was a card game on one of the monitors, like he was gambling while hacking. It's
The goggles
4372.
can see the code.
Well, I got none of them right.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Yolanda climbs up the building for no reason. Probably nothing. Just the cat. Yeah, he has no powers, but he does have a gun. Sometimes that beats powers. See? Just the cats. Ooh, costumes. She's not in disguise.
Old Sportsmaster and Tigress. Icicles attack dogs.
So what do we do now?
Nice, they work as a team.
Yeah, I knew the last guy who wore that outfit. He was a big dumb idiot too.
Don't you talk to about my father like that. He broke physics. Turned gravity off for a while. Ooh, she's good at parkour. She's like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Actually, she's like somebody from Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Don't make me take out the badminton gear.
Nice moves, kid.
Yeah, can't beat Courtney. So you can beat Courtney?
That thing's heavy, huh?
Batter up.
Come here, kitty cat. What do I do?
There's a fire extinguisher.
I meant hit her over the head with it. Woohoo! They got their asses handed to them, didn't they? I like that. You don't want a team that's overpowered and always successful from day one. Oh, hockey time. It's an explosive, Courtney. Stop looking at it. Staff knew what it was. It's going to a safe distance. It'll take more than that to destroy the staff. It's Pat! Backup's here. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Date night's over.
Get out of here. Smoke bomb. Yeah, it's a badminton, I told you. Smoke bomb and they're gone.
Kids, let's go. Now.
You're all grounded. Yolanda's like, I'm already grounded.
I guess Court was right.
My name is Courtney. Stop calling me Court.
They didn't listen to a single word I said.
Seriously?
Serious.
What, like it went in one ear and out the other?
Right, Abby.
And it seems to me, based on what you're telling me, that you're trying to help them.
I'm just trying to...
This is so hilarious.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. We have everything we need.
Except Brainwave. Without him, Project New America is Project Nothing.
Maybe you can get
Jordan,
his son.
we need Brainwave. I thought Mozart here was going to wake him up.
Her husband could have.
She was married to the
They're not the real.
So then who are they?
Just some punk kids.
Let's find out.
How do we do that, Icicle?
Meeting adjourned.
Well. Another super quick episode of Stargirl. It feels like it just started and then it was over. Let me summarize the episode. Hey, Courtney. All those people you gave the stuff to, get it back. Courtney and those people go on a mission. Fail miserably. And that's it. Mike has a science fair day. Chocolate volcano. And Barbara comes along. What else happened? What did I miss? Did I miss a lot of stuff? We missed there's a lot of stuff with Sportsmaster and Tigress. They are revealed to be part of the Injustice Society. And they have the power of great teamwork. They're just completely in sync with each other. And he can manifest any sports object he wants. And he's just perfect at everything. Everything sports related, he's got this. And she's like super agile and like martial artist, that sort of thing. So her versus Yolanda was very balanced. Once Yolanda works herself up to being who she's meant to be, you know? Because our team was very green, very new, didn't really know what we're doing. Rick was just going in there full of confidence, but no real plan. And Courtney was basically just trying to save them, you know? There's some nice shots of her just intervening with the staff to stop Rick being crushed by a car. Things like that. And Beth is understandably not part of the action, but she can be like the intel. She can be the brains of the group going forward. Maybe suggest lines of attack, grab the fire extinguisher, do this, do that. But maybe her role would be better served out of the field in some sort of overseer situation. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. It must have been a super entertaining episode because it didn't feel like a full episode. I felt like they were just, they went on the mission and then, okay, what happens next? Oh, it's over. Icicle has laid down a directive. Let's find out who they are. Now, if they could just wake Brainwave up, they would know who they are. Interesting scene with him and his son, Cameron. Remembering his wife and his mother's birthday. Clearly they cared deeply for her, and they didn't have to have that scene, but it pushed forward that idea that sure, they're evil, at least the father is. The son seems to, with it, to not know what's going on. You know what I mean? He's not a dummy like Henry Jr., not clueless, That's my impression. So, I would imagine he knows what's going on, but we don't have 100% proof yet. We also don't know if he has any ice powers. He did blow out that candle, but that's not saying anything. You know who was missing in this episode? You know why it felt a little incomplete? Well, two people. Creepy janitor wasn't in it, and Cindy wasn't in it. Miss Cindy in this episode. She just one scene with her saying something like, "I'm still coming for you, Courtney." We've got 2 new members of the Injustice Society. We've got a confirmed name, the Gambler, on Stephen. I knew that a few episodes ago, but I didn't want to say it. Just in case anybody's watching who didn't know it. And it seems like he doesn't have any superpowers, but he's just good at hacking and good at wielding a weapon. No further progress on... We haven't decoded the book yet. That's a big mystery. Something that the journal, Rex's journal. It's in some sort of code. He's got equations that don't really match anything. So that's going to be something in a later episode. Yeah. And the dog. The dog was in it. So... So I'll see you next week for another installment. I'm still hoping... Actually, before I get to that, Artemis was in this. I don't know if she's going to turn into somebody. Maybe a kid-sized villain. Or maybe we can turn her good. That's what's interesting to me. We have all these villains and we have their children. Now clearly the magician's son was the sweetest, nicest person ever. Didn't have villainy in him. Even if he'd survived, you felt like, he wasn't going to turn bad. With the Crusher's daughter, Artemis, she seems She seems like she could easily become villainous. And the same with Icicle Sun. But until they do, there's still hope for them. And Cindy, well, I'm Team Cindy all the way. If I was in that school, I'd probably be Jenny. I'd be like tagging along, copying what she's wearing. But yeah, until next week, have a good one, and I'll see you then.